Welcome to another episode of You
Suck.
I am your host, VladV.
And I'm Joey.
And today we are going to go over Tom MacDonald's new song, End of the World.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Tom MacDonald?
Not even a little bit.
Really?
Not a rap guy. So I'm going to be kind of bringing up the rear on this one, and I'm just going to have to figure out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So let's just see.
I consider him to be like the conservatives' answer to Eminem, although he's definitely not as good as Eminem, and even he says so. What I like about Tom MacDonald is that a lot of his songs are very on point. He's not afraid to talk about anything controversial. He's not afraid to say like, "Hey, I don't like chicks," or "I don't like dudes in women's sports" and stuff like that. Like he'll just straight up say it. He's a white boy, and he's actually got a song called "White Boy," which is the very first song I ever heard from him. Which I was like, "Damn, that takes balls," because it was at the peak of all this politically correct bullshit, where and the song was talking about how because he's in a rap. And he's a rapper, he gets all this shit. It's like, you're just a white boy. And how it's completely socially acceptable to be racist against white people, and how it's fucking bullshit because racism is racism. Right? And I'm like, that takes a lot of fucking balls to say nowadays. I'll fucking say it. I'll repeat and agree with everything he just said in that song.
Yeah, racism isn't a power dynamic.
Yeah. So it's if you don't like something done to you, don't do it to other people. It's pretty fucking simple child shit, right?
Yep.
My 4-year-old knows that shit. So I like him. I like the fact that he's always on top of stories. A lot of people say that his songs are a little contrived because he uses a lot of Ben Shapiro type of catchphrases and stuff like that, which I think is genius because that's memorable shit. I want to use these little tiny, simple ways to make my points, to get my points across, and I like that about him, but he gets criticized for that.
I haven't listened to rap since it takes a nation of millions to hold us back, and if you know what that is, you know how long ago it was. So I don't know. Let's just see what happens.
Let's do it. Tom MacDonald, End of the World, with, hold on a second, what's that guy's name?
John Rich of Big and Rich. It's a country band, if that's who it is.
This is a country song, apparently. Country rap song. See, I like it. I like it already. Let's listen.
Boy. Here we go.
Takes balls.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's not great, but I don't hate it.
I have, honest to God, I have no idea where I stand here. The only thing I can think of is that obviously John Rich probably wrote the music for it, and oddly enough, it kind of sounds like Explosions in the Sky.
Is that a song?
It's a band. It's one of those post-rock instrumental bands from Texas.
Okay.
Just a bunch of like emotional white people sit around and listen to it, like me when I'm sad.
Right.
Explosions in the Sky,
smoking
baby.
the weed. It just sounds like a loop, which I'm sure John Rich recorded, and they put a beat over and everything like that. Again, I like his social commentary, Tom's social commentary, just talking about how we kind of all feel like it's the end of the world. We're on the brink of World War III. The financial crash is coming. All this fucking bullshit.
Janet Yellen said everything's fine.
Oh, that's true. It's transient. The banks
Transitory.
Transitory.
Yeah,
Right. Transitory. So and you know, you can't say anything about trans or then you know we wouldn't want to be racist, right? Is that how it goes?
It's like a KFC famous bowl of woke bullshit.
Yes. So Tom MacDonald is kind of describing how we all feel right now, and then on top of it, I don't think he said anything lyrically, nothing that I caught, but on top of it, he's got these UFOs, I guess, coming up to blow up the world instead of nuclear missiles and shit, which is part of the conspiracy theories because Project Bluebeam is supposed to have these huge holographic UFOs attacking the world, that's how they're going to get all the one world government.
This is right, dude. I'm gonna get some popcorn and just sit back and let you go.
Yes. So I think Tom's a big conspiracy theorist like I am, so he knows all these things, and I think it's all kind of tongue in cheek. Maybe not necessarily tongue in cheek. It's pretty overt, but I mean, like he's making reference to those things, and that's what I'm catching with the UFOs.
Everything's coming true so far.
Yeah, it's pretty on point. Let's keep going.
The fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars.
What the fuck are they talking about? We dug up dinosaurs?
We did. They're in museums.
Like the end is near, our freedom's disappearing. People playing God, call it genetic engineering.
Pull that shit up. I'm gonna see what he's wearing there.
Evil's interfering while the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling out the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar.
He jumped like 8 inches off the ground.
Like
Way to go, John
cryptocurrency is
Rich.
probably our last financial hope. Soon enough, the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment day is coming, you can run or you can stand and fight. Panic in the dark or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth, it's black and white. The end is coming, I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those.
We had our dogs in houses.
We fought in all their wars. Now that
Just a bunch of non sequiturs there.
what did we do? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's our fault that it's over.
He better not say, and I feel fine.
Yeah, right.
While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion.
He's kind of got like a conquistador look, doesn't he? Is that what that is?
I don't know what the.
It's
fuck
like
he's wearing.
like an urban conquistador.
He needs
That's
like
what
a
I'm going
bull
with.
and like a cape.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about I like Tom's irreverence where he's just like kind of nothing's sacred.
Yep.
But there's nothing really mean spirited about the way he does shit. And while this is a very serious topic, it's like done in a comedic, from the way he's dressed to like the corny UFOs abducting people.
Well, John Rich just tried to snag a cow out of the air.
Right, cows
So,
floating
that's
up in the air, and like John Rich with that classic background. You know what I mean? Like that old school, like full a school photo where you're looking and you got the braces on.
God, I was thinking the same exact
it's
thing. He's
exactly-
just sort of just superimposed back there.
Right,
We dug
right.
up dinosaurs.
Exactly. So it's
Like, Jesus
that
Christ, there's a big John Rich over those mountains, and he's
like
singing.
the Napoleon Dynamite kind of like campy feel to it, and that's all clearly done on purpose. I like all of it from the old school TVs, and they're making reference to I believe the Oppenheimer bomb site when they first detonated the atom bomb, and all the old school buildings and everything that got blown away. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen the video.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what I believe all these people's houses are supposed to be like they're making reference to.
Do you know if you hop inside a refrigerator, you can survive that blast? Indiana Jones taught us that.
Indiana Jones did teach us that, and that's the first thing that I'm going to do is jump in a fucking refrigerator because it'll save my life. God bless. I couldn't believe he got murdered by Kylo Ren in that hunk of shit movie. And I'm like, really? You thought your dad was telling you to kill him? What the fuck? Anyway.
This has got another 50 seconds.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Let's find out.
A blistering John Rich guitar solo. Actually,
Yes.
he might be pretty good. I like John
We
Rich.
stood on top of mountains.
As a person.
We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Okay.
That's about what I've expected.
I didn't really expect anything. Again, and we've had a bad run in this batch of videos, but dynamically, it was a snore fest. It just
Yes.
stayed, which rap kind of does that. They just find 4 bars, they loop them for about 3 to 4 minutes. They rap over them.
You're not listening for a journey. You're listening
right.
as like what do the kids say? It's a vibe.
Right, I guess,
Whatever the fuck
but
that
it's got
means.
a droning,
Yeah.
quality most of the time,
Yeah.
and if you're cool with that, which a lot of people are, that's fine. It bores me by the time I get to the end of 4 minutes of that, I've lost interest. Stuff can grow on me, and I can if it's happening. Like if I listened to this song and all this emotional shit was happening and I was going through trials and tribulations, which I am, just like anybody else, but definitely if I was like a teenager and I thought that it was like original, I would attach all that to this. Again, not hating on Tom, love Tom's stuff, love his message. This particular song, I just didn't really do anything for me. I thought it was brave that he went with a country artist, and it'd be really cool if John Rich would reciprocate and have him do like a bridge on his song. That'd be kind of cool.
That would probably be a better song.
That'd probably be a
overall.
lot better.
Not a country fan, but it'd probably be a little bit better.
Yeah, I've become more of a fan. I really like the storyteller aspect of it, and that's one of the things I really like about rap. Not all of rap, not like mumble rap. Who the fuck knows what the fuck they're talking about? But like the storyteller aspect is one of the things that I feel rock and roll is really missing. The vast majority of rock and roll is just like really abstract or just like random lyrics, just for an excuse to like sing a melody. Or,
And a
or
lot of it's
scream
very
something.
internal too. It's about I this and I that. The struggles
Very
of that person.
narcissistic.
Unless it's well written, and then you can it's going to be universal and everyone can relate.
Right.
But that's few and far between. Anybody can deliver lyrics that well that are supposed to be internal, and then other people latch onto it. But
Right.
yeah, let's see. I mean, as far as this tune's concerned,
What do you think?
I mean,
what do you think? 1 to 10.
I like as people and their message and aligning with them, John Rich and Tom MacDonald. Yeah, but this tune, man, that's an 8 or 9 sucker on the on the 0 to 10 sucks. So yeah, that's pretty shitty. Yep.
Especially since I kind of know his catalog a little bit, I think I'm gonna give it a suck, like a 7 suck.
Yeah,
I've seen him do a lot better, and been much more excited about his stuff than this one. This one bored me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just very bored. Again, like the message. I like the collab, the collab, and the bravery to be like, fuck it, we're just gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do, because we're indie. But at the end of the day, you either want to hear the song again or you don't. And I don't care if I ever hear the song again.
The understatement
Just
of the
being
day.
honest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. And if you guys have any song suggestions, just leave them in the comments, and we'll check them out. And if we decide to do your video, don't expect your name to be called because we're not going to remember it. See you guys next time.